Hi guys, this is Manzar Mashood again, and this is the second part of the video, and we were discussing the traffic potential. And just we just want to analyze the traffic potential, whether moving up that asset in top five or three positions by investing a lot of resources, whether it's worth it or not, whether it's gonna bring us traffic or not. In some examples, as we discussed before, it happens that you move up from maybe ninth position to third position or fourth position, but you end up getting just a few more clicks. So it might not warrant investing a lot of resources if that is the case with your keyword you are trying to rank for. And guys, is I think for a given for any website. And I wanted to show you how it's a very sequential step, a sequential thought process that you can use to qualify whether I should go for this keyword or not, whether this keyword holds some potential or not. And this framework actually allows you to quickly eliminate the opportunities that might not warrant your resources uh, because it's gonna be a total waste. All right, guys, so let's go through a couple of examples. And in the first part of this video, we were looking at this keyword that Cloudways is ranking for in the 23rd position. And I sent this SEO quick wins, SEO playbook analysis, this keyword SERP analysis to Cloudways. And then I'm going to show you what are the next steps in that document that Cloudways can use to qualify keywords uh, to, for quick gains uh, and quickly gaining a lot of traffic. So by looking at the traffic column, as you can see, there does appear to be a lot of clicks that is into, going to the organic search result. And the first result, that is featured snippet, getting more than 1500 clicks for this keyword. And as we move down, you can see that clicks are getting reduced. And if we get Cloudways and rank in the top three or maybe four positions or maybe in five positions, as you can see, we can increase the traffic for Cloudways from 3 clicks to 175 or maybe 161 or 171, 170 plus clicks, which means almost 600 times traffic increase for Cloudways if they can get their asset that is currently ranking on 23rd to maybe fifth position or maybe fourth position. After analyzing the click data, the next thing I want to look at is the, SEO titles for uh, content assets that are already ranking in the top 5 or 10 positions for this keyword. And as you can see, all the uh, content assets are in a block format, and they are actually comparing. All of them have verses because the main keyword have verses, and all of them are comparing Magento with Shopify, Shopify with Magento, Magento 2 commerce with Shopify plus. They have gone a little bit more specific their comparison. And on number 8, as you can see, to keep their content fresh, this website has put the current year, that is 2021, and it's going to increase their CTR because right off the bat the visitor or the user is going to see that okay, this is a fresh content, and they might some new information, some fresh information they may not find in some other blogs. So the content type that Cloudways have put forward to get it ranked for this keyword is actually spot on. It's a blog. Uh, it's a blog, and it's comparing Magento with Shopify. But as you can see, that in most of the website, in overwhelming majority of the websites actually, and especially in the top 10 results, all the websites are comparing Shopify with Magento only. Magento Commerce with Shopify, Magento with Shopify. None of them are comparing Shopify with Magento with BigCommerce. They have just selected the two candidates in their comparison. But Cloudways, for some reason, best known to them, have uh, decided to compare Magento with Shopify with BigCommerce as well. Although it might be a more detailed piece, more contains more information, but if they want to rank for this keyword, Magento versus Shopify, they have to uh, produce another post, or maybe chop off all the information for BigCommerce, and then make a separate post that compares Shopify with BigCommerce, and another post that compares Magento with BigCommerce. So right off the bat, we can see where the where the Cloudways is lacking and where the gaps are in terms of content. Next thing we want to look at is the link metrics for Cloudways. And the first thing we want to look at is the domain rating. So the domain rating for Cloudways is 61. And we want to look at if we fall within 5 to 10 domain rating points for at least 2 to 3 websites that are ranking in the top 10 positions for this keyword. And as you can see that yes, there are websites, especially this one that is ranking on the 5th position, that actually falls way below the domain rating of Cloudways, that is 61. It has 33 domain ratings, and another website that is ranking on 8th position has 41, again below the below the Cloudways domain rating. Then 19th below, and then 10th and 8th below. Immediately we can see when it comes to domain rating, Cloudways can have a potential to actually get its content asset ranked in the top 5 to 10 positions for this keyword, and that is a very good sign. The next thing we want to look at is the URL rating, and as you can see that URL rating for Cloudways, that content assets, that page that is ranking on the 23, its URL rating is 28, and we want to see if we fall within 5 to 10 points of URL rating for the top 5 results, or maybe for the top 10 results. And as you can see, keep the number 28 in your mind. Yes, it's just 2 points above than our URL rating, 5 points above, and 2 points above below our URL rating, the ninth result, and the URL rating is very, very low. So that is another good sign that this page, this particular page, can actually get ranked in the top 5 positions for this keyword. The next thing I want to look at is the referring domains, and as you can see that 25 domains are referring that have links back to Cloudways websites, and as you can see that have comparable referring domains count, and in most of the cases it has actually high referring domain count as compared to the websites that are ranking higher than Cloudways for this keyword, that is Magento versus Shopify. Guys, if I go back to this quick wins SEO playbook document, as you can see that in the relaunch strategy, I have suggested that they should chop off the commerce information from this post and make a separate post out of it, or take all of that information and use it in another post. This way, it's gonna be just Magento versus Shopify, like other websites are doing, especially the top 10 websites. And then try to include more specific information, because Magento has a lot of offerings. Shopify has a lot of offerings that are suitable to different business needs. So Magento Commerce is one of the offering within the umbrella Magento, and Shopify Plus is another offering. So let's just compare this sort of information in that piece as well, because as we have seen, that is what one or two of the websites are doing, and they are getting a lot of traffic, and they are getting ranked higher by Google for this keyword.